Fun fact, Pink in the Afternoon by Revlon is the exact shade Audrey Hepburn wore in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Hello, my strange little onions. I am starting a new makeup series specifically for my trans gals and my fem-presenting non-binary pals because I get so many requests from people on how to do their makeup. A friend of mine wanted to know how they can do this makeup look. Now, before we begin, let me just stress the fact that filters change your face and you should not judge your face with a filter against your face in makeup. You are never going to achieve what the filter does because the filter actually changes things like making your nose smaller. The first thing you are going to want to do is take an orange tone lipstick and start stippling it on over your facial hair and dark circles. The orange tone blocks out blue tone and is a lot cheaper than color corrector. All of the products I'm using are available in my Schmamazon, Schmorfront, Schminken, Schmio, just for your personal convenience. Up next, primer. I don't know what primer does, so I can't really recommend a good one. I just kind of slather on whatever I have. My favorite foundation, Maybelline Superstay Multi-Use Foundation Stick. It has a lot of colors, and it's been around since the 50s. I get a shade lighter than my natural skin tone to create light and lift. Blend! This is not going to be our finished skin tone. It's just part of the color correcting process. The Maybelline stick is a super dense, full coverage foundation, so do use it a little sparingly. Believe it or not, I don't like my makeup to be that thick. Now, in a color that is your skin tone, I like Flawless Satin Foundation e.l.f. because it gives your skin a dewy texture that makes it look like you're not wearing a full coverage foundation under. I'm popping the filter back on to look at eye makeup. I think my Urban Decay Naked palette 3 is the one that's going to get us closest. This is one of the few makeup products that cost a lot of money that I actually recommend. Most of the things I use are extremely cheap. I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo White Eyeliner Pencil, do some right here in the corner, and run it along the edge to create more light. At the corner of my eye and the crease, I think I'm going to go in with Mugshot. Now, I like the e.l.f. eyeliner eyeshadow brushes. I think they're the best. They're reasonable. I'm really not trying to sell you products, but I get so many people asking me all the time what products I use, so I just thought I'd do this. This eye I've buffed out. This eye I haven't. See the difference? I'm going to add a pinky shade with Burnout. This tutorial is for one specific friend, but I thought it could be a helpful thing for a lot of people because I spend a lot of time answering these questions for people. Because my makeup isn't drag makeup, but it also isn't cisgender woman makeup. You have to combine the two to create something that looks like cisgender woman makeup. Going in with Limit. Now I'm going to take some of my Hello Halo Wet n Wild highlighter. The blush is crap, the highlighter is good. I don't use this blush. It's horrible. But it's cheap for a highlighter, so still worth it. Pack it on in the corner of the eye, running it over and dropping it down. This will make your eyes look doughy. Okay, there isn't much of a liner, but there is a little bit, so I am going to go in with CoverGirl Perfect Point Liquid Eyeliner, the only eyeliner I personally can use. Just a very little wing. On my under eye, I'm going to take a very light copper color and just do it right up until the pupil. Go back in with the NYX on the waterline. For contour, I like to use e.l.f. bronzer because it's so much easier to blend than a cream contour. I'm going to start at the brow, taper in on both sides. Draw a circle and run a line across. Cheekbones, scoop. With a fluffy brush, blend it all in. For that bronze look, we're going to use Maybelline Master Chrome. I love this product. I'm doing this with the filter, but look at how much more narrow it makes my face. Do not judge your face with the filter against your face. With a fluffy brush, go in with a Milani blush. Milani blushes are the cheapest high-quality blush I've ever found. Little on the nose. Filling in brows, I like the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. It's not 2015. Diffuse your brows a little with your beauty blender. That'll tone it down. The filter has a very light lip, so I'm going to use Pink in the Afternoon and just a light lip pencil. Fun fact, Pink in the Afternoon by Revlon is the exact shade Audrey Hepburn wore in Breakfast at Tiffany's. For setting powder, I like Coty Airspun. Vintage. Dust it off. Throw a little more blush on top, because this is a very blush-centric filter. I like to wear more blush in winter anyway because you're cold and your face automatically looks more flushed. Now we're going to take our finger and our highlighter, run it along the cheekbone, dot in the nose, slide down the nose, on the chin, and right there on the lip. Also brow bone. I'm going to finish this look with some half lashes. This is the final look. Let me know how you think I did in the comments. And if you think I should start a consultation business, because I honestly spend a lot of my time messaging people what makeup shades will work for them and stuff like that. All right, I love you. Have a hug, a cookie, and a juice box. You're beautiful just the way you are. Mwah.